Hello, and welcome to A Word of Hope. I'm Brother Joe Trout, coming to you on the memorial of St. Martin of Tours. We have another message in the Gospel from Jesus today that doesn't sound all that positive at first. He tells us that after we have done all that we were commanded to do, we are to come and say, we are unprofitable servants. We have done what we were obliged to do. Unprofitable servants. That doesn't sound great, and it even sounds a little bit at odds with this message from Jesus to build up your treasure in heaven, and this hope of the glory of the saints and a reward to come for following after him. Let's step back for a second and think. Have you ever gone to pay for something with a credit card, tap the machine, and it prompts you to give a tip? And your first reaction is, tip? Isn't this just a normal thing, normal interaction? Why am I supposed to give a tip on this? That's just someone's job. Of course, there are some jobs that are entirely tip-based. I was a waiter in college. I made $2.15 an hour, so if people didn't tip me, I couldn't pay my bills, would have quit the job, they wouldn't have had a waiter, right? That's just how that system is set up. Whether that's good or bad, totally separate question. But there's this instinct in us very often that when people just do what they're supposed to do and are looking for praise or a reward from it, we find it off-putting, right? If a kid just does their chores and comes seeking great praise, the response is, no, you just did what you're supposed to do. That's just a part of being a part of this family. It's just expected. Well, what's expected of us? What does God just simply expect of us? What is this command? Well, Jesus' command is to love one another as he has loved us. There's no going above and beyond on that. There's no way that you can do such exceptional service, that you so exceed the way that Jesus has loved us, that God thinks, I'm going to give you a 20% bonus on your love for me today. That can't be done, right? All we can do is fulfill the command that we were given to us. There's no great bonus, no additional work that can go above and beyond laying down our lives for one another. And yet that is what Jesus asks of us. Notice as you read through the lives of the saints, whether it's Leo the Great yesterday, Martin of Tours today, they have this deep sense that they're not actually going above and beyond. They're just doing what they were called to do, responding to the words of Jesus Christ. Of course, we do hope in a heavenly blessing. We do have a promise from Jesus that there is a great reward, a wedding feast to enter into. But the key to entering into that hope is humility, of knowing that we are unprofitable servants, that going about the daily work of love is just what's asked of us. It does come with a reward, but that reward comes from the humility of knowing I am but the hands and feet of Christ. So I invite you to serve humbly today, not to seek for praise, not to seek for anything above and beyond, but to delight simply in receiving the love of God and passing that on in your life. Have a wonderful day, and God bless.
Great deck of cards. Look, St. Albert is a jack. You can get them on the Dominican Day of Giving. But you know what's even greater? The ministry you should be supporting. So, hope to see you there. Enough said.